I'm DJ K Styles. We are live at the Vans OTW Reedspace launch event.
Eladio Correa, and I'm the marketing manager for Vans OTW. Today we're at Reedspace on the Lower East Side of Manhattan for a pop-up shop that we're doing with OTW and Reedspace. When this category was originally launched, Reedspace was one of the first retailers that gravitated towards the category and wanted to support it and asked for it specifically. So they've been supporting the category since its inception. So it's a great partnership. This new category is a baby in the Vans family, and so we're paying our dues, and we're doing the regional grassroots levels, you know, and doing things like this and embracing the community that embraces us is going to help us grow the brand. So it's not about spending big money, it's about being creative and being smart and embracing the cultures that you're trying to connect with.
My name is Brian Johnson. I'm the OTW category manager. I think a lot of the brands will call it a product line manager, but basically I'm that central dude for the category for OTW who I'm between design, sales, and marketing. I pick the direction for the category, hand on the briefs to design, make sure marketing gets on board with the direction that I picked, and then lastly we all get sales on board and then just move that to market and sell through. Reedspace Annex, right next to the famous Reedspace. This is actually kind of a big deal for me, you know, growing up in the sneaker world. Jeff Staple and Reedspace have been really influential. You know, for our category only to be a couple years old, it's a big deal for me personally, and I think for the category to be on board with an organization like Reedspace. It's definitely dope for us. This season we've had actually like some pretty heavy military influences coming through. So you'll see actually a pretty fair number of brights, but there's a really heavy military influence in terms of the prints. There's a couple of custom camos that we got. You'll see that Zaire camo on the preload, really more of like a take on a leopard print, but all that stuff is really kind of just a heavy menswear military take. That's really one of the more main themes that you'll see running season to season. I mean, it's definitely like kind of a standard. We did try and breathe some life into it with actually adding a lot of colors that you're not typically seeing with those types of themes. So it's a bit bright for a holiday collection, but we've been getting a pretty strong response internally as well as the buyers, and I think like the early reads from consumers over the last couple of days has been pretty good too. So definitely onto something right there. Like there's just a deep connection between, I think, you know, there's a lot of people who buy Vans and they're like, okay, whatever, but there's a lot of like true hardcore fans of Vans. Like, I feel like a lot of Vans consumers, it's almost like, I don't want to say cult status per se, but they're really hardcore fans of what we do. And I think that diversity and us not necessarily targeting a market, it just happening organically is a testament to what we stand for as a brand.